Our last big
Oh.
story of the week, the Xbox Series X got an update that's giving console gamers 60 plus FPS consistently via their FPS boost tech for select previous generation games. So 5 previous gen games are going to get major frame rate improvements on the Series X, including Far Cry 4, new Super Lucky's Tale, Sniper Elite 4, UFC 4, Watch Dogs 2, and there are more titles that are going to be coming. So it requires no extra work from developers. This is a system level optimization, which is basically, as far as I can tell, just means a validation procedure that the game will just like run at that frame rate and then unlocking it. But the good news for gamers is that the new tech gives gamers a reason to actually go back and replay older backwards compatible titles that have FPS boost enabled for a better experience, aka PC gaming. You know, I've been meaning for years. You know what? You know, I was talking about how I don't have professional Twitch streaming, you know, in my blood or whatever. But you know what? I'm going to do some Twitch streaming. Maybe not this weekend because I got to work this weekend. But I'm going to replay Far Cry 1. I have been meaning to replay Far Cry 1 for years on the best hardware. I want to do it.
Were you ever into Diablo?
Diablo 1.
Okay, I wasn't really paying that much attention. So I'm pretty sure they're remastering Diablo 2, but I think they might also be remastering Diablo 1. That could be pretty fun.
Remastering Diablo 1. I can't think of a reason to remaster Diablo 1. It was an extremely shallow game. Like I liked it as a kid, but I don't think as an adult I could get into a game like that.
I think Blizzard's current strategy is okay, maybe it's just Diablo 2.
I think it's just Diablo 2.
I think their current strategy is to just re-release everything they possibly can. I mean, they're remastering and re-releasing, or maybe not remastering. I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. But Lost Vikings is having a re-release of sorts on like every platform on the planet, along with a couple other of their older games, but I wasn't as familiar with them. Some racing game that I know they're famous for, but again, I don't know. And a shooting game that I had never heard of before.
I still remember this super weird Blizzard game that was like, you're supposed to like kill chickens or something like that. I remember. No, yeah, I remember. Oh man, where is it? Yeah, something. One of my friends in high school showed it to me. It was like on Mac or something like that. I was like, I've never heard of this game before. This is made by Blizzard. And then I've never been able to find any information about it again. And I think all you pretty much did was you like had a crosshair and you just like slaughtered chickens or something. I don't know. If anyone remembers, maybe I'm just totally out to lunch. If anyone
the 3 games that they're releasing that I'm talking about it's the Blizzard Arcade Collection, and it's the Lost Vikings, Blackthorn, and Rock and Roll Racing.
Oh, Rock and Roll Racing is sick. That's a great game.
I'd never played it.
Oh, it's so good. It's for Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I like knew about it. We never had it, and back then that was a
Oh,
I didn't know anyone who had it, so I couldn't sneaker it either.
I never had it back then either. So yeah, but you know, emulators. It's the soundtrack is like amazing. It's Rock and Roll Racing. It's freaking awesome.